G'day, welcome back to another video on my series on Apple Music and the Dolby Atmos reviews. I was going to do a review today on the new Lady Gaga Chromatica Dolby Atmos release. Started listening to the first couple of songs. It sounded like that flat, lifeless Dolby Atmos that I've heard on a fair few releases, unfortunately. So I thought to myself, how can I improve this? And there must be a way. So I'll show you a little trick. Actually, it's a surefire trick or tip to how to get Dolby Atmos sounding the best it can. So here we go, we'll go into settings. So we'll come out of this, down to settings, apps, and you want to go to music, and you go down to Dolby Atmos. So when it's set to automatic, and your equipment can do it, it will default to Dolby Atmos, whatever is in Dolby Atmos on Apple Music. So the way to make it sound better is, need a drum roll here, turn it off. And then you might be thinking, what, you nuts? Turn it off. Turn it off. So now we go back, and what I did, I played the same track again. So unfortunately I can't play it here, of course, but I'm sure even the quality would transfer over to a microphone on an iPhone, for example. That's how night and day it is. So now it still shows Dolby Atmos, but when I play now, it would divert to the Apple Digital Master, I'm presuming, because it comes up with 2 channel on the AVR, and unfortunately, it just sounds so much better. It shouldn't do, but it does. It's even more of a 3D effect. Yeah, more of a sound staging 3D effect through Apple Digital Master than through the Dolby Atmos. So unfortunately, yes, I fell for it like a lot of other people. A new format comes out, something new, something exciting. You jump all over it, you test it out, you think straight away, oh, sounds pretty good. Then you get deeper into it and deeper into it. Then you realise, well, wait up, maybe it doesn't. And how I've discovered that today is I went back and I played a pure Blu-ray multi-channel Blu-ray. Yeah, I'll get to it in a minute. On Infuse. So I got Infuse here. And I've got a little section of Blu-ray audio. What I've done, I've ripped all my Blu-ray audios to ISOs. And just Alan Parsons' project, for example, I played that. DTS HD Master Audio 5.1. That's exactly how a surround or multi-channel music should sound. And then I went back to the Lady Gaga in the Dolby Atmos. It sounded like a dodgy MP3 from the year 1999 or something. Terrible. So unfortunately, there's a lot of YouTube review sites out there that have been praising Atmos music, but I would implore them to go back and do what I did. Go back to that settings, and so go back to your settings, go to music, go to Dolby Atmos, please turn it off, and then tell me if you notice a very significant improvement, as I did. So I think from now on, I'll be leaving it off, and I will be listening to all my music in 2 channel, like Apple Music. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm actually not too upset with that, because the digital masters on Apple Music do sound brilliant. They sound probably far superior than my whole FLAC library, which I've been playing through Roon over the years. So I'm still happy with Apple Music. Hopefully they do improve the Dolby Atmos. They should have someone in their office really going through it all and comparing to these Blu-ray audio. Get a few Blu-ray audio releases and listen to them, and that's the standard that it should be at. So hopefully this little tip, I know it's sort of meant to be a bit of a joke, but it is quite serious actually, that just turn that Dolby Atmos music off, listen to it in digital masters, and be wowed. Especially that Lady Gaga one. I thought, I'm not a big fan of Lady Gaga, but I thought this should be a very highly produced, plenty of money thrown at it, release here, and to hear it sound so flat on the Dolby Atmos was a shame. So, but once I took the Dolby Atmos off and went back to the 2-channel lossless, I was really getting that sort of quasi 3D effect anyway. It sounded superb. The bass was better. The bass was pieced better, tighter, fuller. The highs, better everything. So there's my tip for the day. Dolby Atmos off. Okay, please subscribe, like this video, hope it helped, and hopefully Dolby Atmos improves on Apple Music. I'm not sure how long it's going to take, but hopefully with more people sort of report these issues, then we'll get this sorted out. Okay, see you later.